Morning, YouTube gardeners. This is Alabama Gardening Girl with Learn to Grow. Beautiful Wednesday morning. Wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what's going on and growing on in my spring, almost summer garden. So just wanted to show you guys what I'm working on as of this moment. I finally see all my tomato plants are growing, and if you see any of these yellow stickies, I think these are the best ways to control white flies and any flying insects that's actually wreak havocing in the garden right now. So I've been using those. But I've started at least 15 tomato plants this year. So doing a black cherry, I'll give you an update. Rapunzel, um, have like blueberries, a lot of the Baker's Creek. Some of this stuff I'm going to clean out because it is some other things that I do want to grow. And my garden is small, so I don't want to overcrowd everything. And the best recommendation I can tell you about some things is to remember to label any new vegetables that are in your garden, because I have this squash plant and I'm not sure if it's the sunburst, if it's the white squash, the patty squash, I'm not sure. But that's my kale and that's my Swiss chard. I'm only growing one of those because I get enough of those. Those are my beans. I am going to pull a few of those out because behind there I'm growing celery. So my broccoli is done. I'm going to get that pulled out now. Beautiful heads on those. I'm going to pull those because I need room for two more squash plants. And of course I have onions back here as well. And of course this year I used the trellis panel for my tomatoes. So as they grow taller, I'll have room to stake them or mount them. These are more peppers here. Those are my bell, a little bit of parsley. Now in this area here, I did have to pull my rosemary. I had a huge issue with whiteflies, and they literally sucked the sap out of my rosemary. I had a large rosemary bush, and it went from a beautiful green to a pale yellow, so I just pulled it out. So and then on this side I kind of have a lot of flowers here as well. Of course, you know, those are cannons. That's another Swiss chard. I don't actually eat that one. I just use it for the beauty and the color near my hydrangeas. And then this is another row of my tomatoes. So on this side is mostly, I guess you can say, my slicing tomatoes on this side. And on the other side were more of my cherry tomatoes. That makes sense. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Beautiful flowers. So excited. I'm enjoying lavender as well. I do still have carrots. I put those in a pot. Give me the opportunity if it gets too hot. Too hot, I can move it around. This is more of my pond area here. But I did a trellis for my cucumber plants. That's a bowl of strawberries and peas. And that is my DIY pond, y'all. I was so excited about it. Over here, lemon, blueberry. I do have another blueberry bush. And I got my egg chair for Mother's Day. This is where I sit for my enjoyment. Almost done with this video, but I have to share the progress on these black berries. And I have my bird netting coming soon. Guys, look, all of those berries. Berries galore. And this is on the second year cane, if that makes sense. This is growing from last year's cane. I do have some new canes in here as well. Wow, so excited. I own my own blackberries. Some new cane. And in this area are my figs. I know this video is a little longer than normal, but I hope you enjoyed what's growing in the Alabama Gardener's Girl garden this year. And learn to grow. Remember, learn is let earth add resources naturally. Happy gardening.